Welcome back. It's Friday Coffee Talks. I'm your main man, Connor Volpe. We are here talking over coffee on Friday. We are back.
We are back, baby. We are f***ing back. We're back. Yeah. Classic. We are back. We are back.
I'm here. I've got a coffee. Let's see. I told you guys a few weeks ago that I had this syrup, this toasted pecan syrup that was so delicious. I put it in my coffee, put it in my old fashions. So good. I ran out of it. I bought this other one. I went on Amazon and I was like, the company that I had, they were charging like $10 in shipping, and I just couldn't bring myself to do that. So I found this other one on Amazon, and it's this bottle had a very nice looking label, and it was called Vanilla Rooibos Syrup. And I didn't know what that word meant. I do now that it's some kind of tea. So in my mind, I was thinking that this syrup was going to be like very vanilla-y and like a little bit rooibos-y. And I was like, this will be great in my coffee. And then I bought it, and it's like very rooibos-y and not very much tea, vanilla-y. It tastes like tea. Long story short, this syrup tastes horrible. But I spent like $10 on the bottle, so I'm going to work my way through it. I'm going to suffer my way through it. I'm not going to waste it. But this coffee tastes very bad. Don't buy rooibos syrup to put in your coffee. Okay? I don't even know what that word. I've never had that kind of tea in my life. It makes me feel very uneducated and stupid. Moving on. It is Braves opening day. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bravos are back. I can't wait. Very, very excited for this baseball season. If you look through the text exchange with me and my friend Oliver, you will see the nerdiest discussion of baseball in the history of ever. But we're both, and along with the entire city of Atlanta, very, very excited about this baseball season. Braves take the World Series in 6. That's my prediction. Writing it down before the first game's ever even been played. We're 162 games away from the regular season even ending. I'm calling Braves take the dub in the World Series by 6. In 6 games, excuse me. Very, very excited to watch Braves today. I hope you are as well. It's Good Friday. We have Easter this weekend. What a weekend coming up. My goodness. I hope you have big plans for Easter and fun stuff this weekend. I think Parker has planned about 7 Easter egg hunts for his sisters and his cousins this weekend. We shall see. We're going to go see family. We're going to eat some good food. I got to go pick up the honey baked ham this afternoon. That should be really fun. Really looking forward to all the activities this weekend. And then next weekend's spring break. So it's just a whirlwind. So today I want to talk about something. I know I've missed a couple of weeks of episodes. I apologize. If this was my full-time job, I would say that you could slap my hand and get onto me, but I have a lot of other things going on. So unfortunately, Friday Coffee Talks gets pushed, and I hate that, but I'm going to keep sticking with it as much as I can. I still love doing it. I hope you still love watching it. Last week I had a great conference. I was in Atlanta for HPE Tech Jam. Got to see a lot of folks back out there in booth time. Lots of excitement about Store Magic, which was really cool. So definitely fun to have a tech conference in my own backyard. It made me realize for certain that I am a work from home kind of guy. I haven't driven into an office in a very long time, and commuting to Atlanta every day last week, not my favorite. Nope. There's a lot of traffic in this city. Normally I only experience it when I'm going to the airport, but yeah, there and back to America's Mart last week every day. It was a lot. Let's just say I caught up on my podcasts. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a story I want to tell today that I've been holding on to for a while. Today's the day, though. If you know me, one of the things that you probably know about me is that I do not like pickles. No, sir. In fact, you could go so far as to say I have a phobia of pickles. Yep. You can finish laughing. I know. You're probably thinking that you want to send me that Maury Povich clip of the girl that's afraid of pickles and they take her to a pickle factory. Trust me, I've seen it. A lot. It's the thing everybody always kind of sends me when they find out about my like weird pickle phobia. It's not a thing. I don't even know where it really started. I never really liked pickles. And then when I was in high school, my friends used to kind of mess with me. And that brings us to today's story. I want to kind of tell you the tale of one of the worst pickle moments in my life. Now, this is well documented. Mandy, luckily, she kind of rolls with it for me. When we go to Chick-fil-A, obviously, I always ask for no pickles. Sometimes, as much as I'd love to believe that they're infallible, sometimes they put pickles on my sandwich. So she knows if that ever happens, or if we're going to like a thing where you get like a Chick-fil-A bag lunch, she just knows she's not just gonna take my pickles. She's gonna trade buns with me because she is the sweetest lady in the world. That Chick-fil-A pickle, it just soaks in. It's so juicy, so it soaks into the bread and it leaves its like nasty residue behind. So not only will she take the pickles off my sandwich for me, she'll give me her top bun and take my bottom bun. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called love. So everybody knows, like when we go out to eat, if I always order no pickle on the side, but sometimes they'll like tuck that bad boy up into the French fries to where it soaks all the juice in. And when the plate comes out, she'll see it before even I do a lot of times. And so like she'll just reach over, snag that hunk of fries that are all soaked in pickly nastiness off my plate for me. She's just the best. So my dislike for pickles is well documented. Everybody knows. In high school, my best friends, they knew obviously, and they would like high school boys, they would mess with me. So my friend Oliver, like I've talked about, he's still my best friend today. We talk a few times a week. We were inseparable in high school. Me, Oliver, Evan, we did all this stuff together. We basically were like conjoined twins all through high school, conjoined triplets, I guess. And Scotty and Herb and Zach and everybody else, but we were all a package deal. And one of the things that we loved to do was go to Waffle House. Nothing changes. Still love Waffle House. But we went to Waffle House a lot, like 5 nights a week, especially during the summer when we were out of school. We'd be there every night to the point where we knew the entire team at Waffle House. We would come in, and every single time when we went, we would tell Tony, our favorite waitress, that it was our birthday, all 3 of our birthdays, and we would get free pie. So it got to the point where we would walk into Waffle House and she would go, "Hey guys, happy birthday. I'll get your orders started." Because she not only knew what we wanted, but she knew that we were going to tell her it was our birthday, and then she'd give us our free pie at the end. It is amazing why my body type is what it is. But we loved Waffle House. We were there all the time. This one particular time, back in the day in high school, Oliver has a younger brother named Gabe, and I, at the time, drove the best truck in the history of the world. I'm lying. It was a white 1991 Chevrolet S10 work truck. Come from my dad's fence company, and it was a beater. Something tickling my neck, and it's driving me crazy. It was a beater. It had been a construction truck for my dad's fence company for a long time, so it was not in great condition, but it was the perfect truck for high school boys to just bounce around town in. Now, this particular truck was a 2-door, and it had an extended cab with the little jump seats that fold down. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, these things were legendary. Those jump seats probably got us in more trouble than anything else in my life, in my childhood, but that thing was our chariot. We drove around in that truck forever. The jump seats folded out sideways. Like in the back of the truck, you didn't have seats that face forward, like towards the windshield. They were jump seats that folded out of the wall, and the 2 people in the back faced each other into the middle of the truck. It was super weird. So this night we were at Waffle House, and Oliver's brother Gabe was sitting in the seat behind me. So we leave, we eat our food, we leave. I lifted up my seat, like do a little for Gabe to get in. He hops in. Gabe's a lot bigger than me anyways, taller than me. So he like climbs himself into this jump seat in my truck. He sits down. I fold my seat back. I'm driving, obviously. And I sit down into my driver's seat and start the fateful motion. I reach back to grab my seatbelt, reach across, and as soon as he hears the seatbelt click to where it is very inconvenient for me to move quickly, Gabe had asked the Waffle House cook for some to-go pickles. And unbeknownst to me, he had a big handful of the like juicy, slimy, mushy dill pickle slices that they put on your plate at Waffle House. The most disgusting type of pickle. The worst kind you can think of. He has a handful of, like, a lot of them. And so as soon as that seatbelt clicks, Gabe, from the seat behind me, reaches around and smashes these pickles into my face. I don't know if I've ever been so terrified in my life. I immediately started thrashing. Like, you know when you, like, reel in a big fish on those, like, deep sea fishing trips and it sits on the deck and it's flopping around? That was me. I was tearing at this seatbelt. Flip the door open. I'm trying to get out of my seat and I'm in a full panic. I'm freaking out. I couldn't get out of my seatbelt fast enough, so I immediately threw my door open and threw up into the parking lot. I was traumatized. It was, to everybody else in the car, it was hilarious because they all knew what was going on. They knew I was about to get got, and they got me. To me, it wasn't very funny. Did not enjoy that experience very much, but I think that's the best example of how I am around pickles. Don't like them. Don't like them. That kind, definitely don't like. I may be growing up a little bit. 35 years old. I was probably 15 at the time. Maybe 16, 17. I was driving. I don't know. But, like, cucumbers, I like. Dill, I like. In fact, the other day we were eating somewhere and I got some ranch for my fries. And I tried it and I was like, this ranch has a lot of dill. I like it. I like vinegar and stuff. But for some reason, when you put all that together, it makes, like, the most horrific thing that you can think of. So, yeah, it's the worst. I don't like pickles, won't eat pickles, have no interest in trying pickles. And Gabe, you scarred me for life. I'll be 70, 75 years old on my deathbed and still remember the panicked, trapped feeling I had of having Waffle House pickles smashed in my face in my own truck. You did me dirty, Gabe. You did me dirty. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to drink some coffee. I'm going to have a wonderful Friday on deck. We've got college basketball coming. We've got Easter. The Masters starts next week. 2 weeks. The Masters is coming. I'm very excited about it. Enjoy some coffee. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me. Friday Coffee Talks. I'm Connor. Catch you next week.